Now, 2 days ago, there was a story that was broken by Turkish Al Sheikh, and he came up and obviously said that Man United are in advanced stage of completing a deal to sell to a new investor. And remember, we last had all this chaos way back, I think 2 years back, and finally Sir Jim Ratcliffe came in through as an investor. And I think very many people got this wrong. They are talking about a new investor, not a new buyer. They still want to sell part of their shares, maybe, to see to it that they're obviously getting a new investor. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. TalkSport later went ahead to obviously say the group looking to invest in Manchester United, referenced by Turkish Al Sheikh, are from United Arab Emirates. That is it. So that's what TalkSport told us, that having gone ahead to obviously talk about an Arab investor, we got to know that it's coming in through from UAE. Then Simon Stone said Man United sources have rejected claims made by Saudi sports Sprimo Turkey Al Sheikh that the club is in advanced negotiations over a sale to a new investor. You understand? So those are what we are really getting in through in here onto the onto what we call the United Matters channel. Then we got an update from Turkish. My yesterday post about Manchester United potential sale meant one thing: the club is in advanced negotiations phase with a new investor. Just to clarify, I'm not the investor, nor are they from my nation. You understand? I'm posting this as a fan who wishes the deal to happen, though it might not necessarily happen. So he came up and really put it to light that all he wants to see is simple. He wants to see the club of Manchester United really bought, and they're in advanced talks. He still maintains his stance, that there are negotiations between Manchester United and that Arab investor to see to it that all goes on well as they want it to be. So that's exactly what we went ahead to get in through from this Saudi reporter in there. Now, a consortium based in the United Arab Emirates is understood to be considering making an offer to the Glazer family to buy Manchester United, and have already approached some ex-United players about coming on board as ambassadors. But there has so far been no contact with Man United's majority owners, and the picture is very different to the one painted by Al Sheikh. Now, the fact is, the club of Manchester United, anytime or any year, it will obviously get sold. That is it. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time that Man United will obviously get sold. And in the near future, a lot will happen at the club of Manchester United, and the club will be sold. And my plan, for me, my thought is, after securing a deal with the government for United to obviously build that stadium, they want to obviously get a lot of money, because right now United was calling in for like £5 billion. Now, if they're calling in for £5 billion, the club of Manchester United is not at that level, though they are calling in for it, because the stadium is really rotten. Now, if they are calling in for £5 billion and the stadium is rotten, that is Old Trafford, how much do you think will they obviously call in for if at all they add a stadium worth £2 billion? You understand? I think their aim is to call in for 7 to 10 billion pounds and see to it that all goes on well as to plan. I think that's the plan of the Glazers. They want to walk away with a huge chunk of money, and after selling 30% shares to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, obviously they will obviously walk away with the 70%. And what is 70% of like 7 billion? That is 4.7. And what is 70% of of 10, you know, that is like 7 billion pounds. And I tell you, they'll get the money. How will they get this money? If all goes on well as to plan, as Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, that United is not going to come up and obviously sack their manager. You understand? That means they will keep this manager here. And that has been the problem that Man United has really expressed itself in and put themselves into. You understand? Because the club of Manchester United has done a lot. You understand? Has done a lot. And if they keep the manager here, they won't really get sacked. Sorry, United will obviously get back to better ways. That's what they need to do. Keep the manager here for 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, and the rest will be history. That means if they go with the plan of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, then this club will obviously find itself playing some good football. You understand? If this club finds itself playing some good football, then United will get themselves back in the Champions League, and they'll earn a lot of money. If United made a record revenue of close to 650,000 million pounds last year without Champions League football, imagine if United comes back to where they're supposed to be, they play in the Champions League very well, and they also finish in the top 4 of the Premier League. That means they can add close to 300 million pounds onto this already made revenue. And if they can average £1 trillion, if they can average £1 billion as income, they will obviously sell it expensively. And when we reach that level, we should also think about this. They might even pull out and really say, we are not obviously going to be selling this club. You understand? So that is also possible. But all in all, the interest is there. That means that a lot is being worked on behind the curtains to see to it that all really goes on well as planned. And they want to sell the club of Manchester United and see to it that we really get out of this mess and really get a new owner. Obviously, a new owner is really needed. And Saudi really has some good amount of money, especially to invest into the club facilities. But good enough, Ineos is going to have to do that. So that also takes us to flipping the coin and obviously looking at the other side of the coin, that now why would United think of selling the club when the facilities at Carrington have been really renovated or refurbished? The stadium plan is on the place, and the Glazers are aiming for a lot of money to come in through. But money is really very tempting, and it will depend on the decision that the Glazers will make. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe has no say in this because he's a minority shareholder. The majority shareholder is a man called the Glazers. That is it. So guys, we call upon for your reactions into the comment section below as United back onto the sell ladder. What do you make about it? You know, what do you make about it? And do you think it will be a wise move for the Glazers not to sell? I know most of you fans are like, the Glazers have to sell. But if they say they are not selling the club, you know, do you think that will be a wise move? You know, all of that and more into the comment section below, and continue to subscribe because we want to hit 22,000 subscribers onto this channel. Yesterday I came in the night and obviously brought you that story of Bruno Fernandes, and here I come again to bring you more and more and more about this beloved club of Manchester United. But big story has been really making rounds, and those that have always wanted to see the Glazers get out have been excited. They've been over the moon, but it looks like stuff hasn't gone ahead to unfold to the levels that we want it to be. But a little bit of a hint that maybe there is a rich man in there who wants to see the club of Manchester United into the hands of the Saudi side. So we wait, and some people really worry the linkage of Saudi to Manchester United. But for me, all I want is a new owner to come in through and really take center stage. That is it. First video of the day. It's a Saturday, 11th of October. And next weekend, obviously, Premier League resumes and United is going to be playing against Liverpool. So hope you guys are really ready for what is coming in through. Bye-bye and see you when you see me.